name is Lucas and today I'm gonna show you how to beat CHIMPS on High Finance with Quincy. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. The start is very easy. You're just starting off with a dart monkey right here and a sub down here. Then you start the first round. You can turn auto start on or off. It's not really important. After round 6, you're just gonna place a second dart monkey. So right here. So in the next round, mid-game, you're gonna get here a second dart monkey, which you're gonna upgrade later to a 002. Now we're saving up for twin guns. So after this round, you're gonna be able to get it. And you can just leave all of your taros on first, except for this sub in the late game. Because for like round 79 and 81, you want to let the sub cover or hit only the BFBs instead of the mobs first. And so that you're gonna do, but you're gonna change that back to first, so no big microing. And I'm gonna get a mortar, which you can micro super hard, but I'm just gonna micro only a little bit because you don't really need to micro it. So next thing is just a simple ninja, which we're gonna get later on to a 402, but for now only to a 201, because then we're gonna get Quincy so he can level up. And I'm gonna get Seeking Shuriken first, so before Ninja Discipline, because in this way his Shuriken will bounce off from balloons to others, and in my opinion that helps out more for the early game. But you're gonna get him to a 201 for now anyway, so it's not that important in which row you're doing it. After this round, you're gonna be able to get it, and after round 18 you're gonna be able to get Quincy, as I mentioned. So get it and save up for Quincy now. And of course you can put auto start off for it or slow down when you're putting Quincy down. Ah, damn, 100 missing. Okay, but I won't care about it because I did it very much in the past. So there we go. Now you're just getting the sub up to a 204, or no, 202 at first of all. I prefer to go for advanced intel first, because in my opinion that helps out more. Not that much, you see, but we're gonna upgrade this top one anyway, so I'm about to do that. So I think I did get that too early. Yeah, but it shouldn't matter, or at least not that much. So next thing we're gonna get, and of course you can hit like your ability of Quincy because it'll just help out and won't hurt you. And look that this alchemist isn't hitting like Quincy over here and is just covering to like the firebox because of the event, so that he's not hitting till here or here, because you're gonna get perma spikes later on. So next thing is upgrading your alchemist to a 300 and put him on strong, because in round 28 there are coming. Oh no, get the double shot first, because there are coming leads and in a 32 and okay, ability in round 27. And don't mind if Quincy don't hit the balloons that are coming like till here. Your alchemist will hit him, and because your alchemist hit him, the sub will hit him too, so you can see it. So get the double shot. Next thing is, as I told you guys, Berserker Brew. So get the Berserker Brew after round 32. So next thing we're gonna get is this guy up to APD, so armor piercing darts for the mob, and for this guy we're gonna get caltrops, and here faster throwing, and I think, yeah, I'm just gonna get it now, just so I don't forget it. And yeah, I'm just showing you after round 40 what things I all got, or before round 40, just so you can follow it exactly after like all next 20 or 40 rounds. so you don't mess things up. So get armor, no, airburst darts. That'll help out very much. So get that, and you're gonna be able to get those things I told you. So kind of chilling till around 40. So save up for those 3.2k. And just make sure you don't like hit your ability in like round 39, just to be safe, because you need your ability for the mob. So that RNG doesn't have any chance to take you out. So get those APD, and now just get this guy up to faster throwing, because it'll help out for the mob, and the acid pool will help out too with the damage. There you go for the first upgrade. And of course you can like put auto start off to just make sure you don't like forget to hit the ability or mess things up, but shouldn't be that hard to follow. So I'm gonna turn auto start off for now, so I can show you all the things I've got, and I should have clicked on that ability. So when the mob is like here and Quincy can like hit the mob, just hit the ability, not that late as I did. So top dart 002, the other two darts on first two, but they're just 0. 204 sub, the ninja 302 for now, and the alchemist 302 now either, and Quincy level 8 with a little bit of like XP. So next thing we're gonna get is Bloom Shitsu and Strongest Stim, and then we're gonna be safe and build this thing on the top right and get our heli pilot down there, because we're gonna get a Apache Prime 502, because it'll help out very much. So get this thing done. 27, okay. But all those like early rounds shouldn't be that big of a hard thing to deal with. You can ability in around 43 too if you're like scared and don't trust Quincy and the alchemist down here. So get this. Next thing you're gonna do, as I mentioned, get this thing here built up, so you can place there like a heli pilot, a village we're gonna get, and a what's he called, mortar. because he'll help out for around 98 because of those shattering shells. So you need 1-7 for this guy to put down. And when you're playing on computer, you can just lock him in place over here till you get pursuit. But because I'm playing on mobile, I don't have to do this. I can just like click there and then he's staying there till he gets pursuit. And if you're fast here, he can help out with popping those pinks. So I'ma just put him right there, because then he can help with those LEDs that are getting popped. So get quad darts and then save up for pursuit. And you can like micro this guy, but you really don't need to. And so now I prefer to go this, so 202, then get the razor rotors and then the village. But you can go like 200 and get the village instead first, but it really doesn't matter that much, so in either way you can do it. And if you want to be super safe in round 59, you're not gonna get jungle drums and bigger radius for the village as I do, because you really won't need a ability for 59 or 60, but I'm a ability in round 60 just so RNG is not here. So because when you're just going for the village and get it to up to a 0-0, then you have the money for the Apache dart chip in round 59 for those camolets. And before you get that village up, you can look if you can play, if a mortar can fit in there. You did all right in that right top corner, so you don't have to worry for like late game. And you know what, I'm just gonna get it now, because I don't want to forget it later on, because I really do need it. So now you can like go on the toilet or drink or go eat, because you're just gonna save up 9 rounds or 10-11 rounds, because I got jungle drums. But you're gonna be able to get the dart chip before round 63, and those balloons of 63 will just gonna get to like here if you don't use any ability. But of course you can like hit that storm of arrows or first ability just to speed things up, which I think I'm gonna do, because as I mentioned earlier, I'm playing on mobile now, so it's just gonna take super long. And to upload the video on my mobile is gonna take half an hour or something too, so I just don't want to waste that much of my time. And of course you can like hit your abilities or ability till round 60, because you really don't need it in like round 55 or 59. But in 75 you just won't be able to use like your second ability, because you're gonna need it for 76, and I don't really know it, but I think without the storm of arrows you'll be dead in around 76 because of those regrow ceramics. So I'm a first ability the first rush, and second ability the second, just to clean those things up really quick. So, and as I'm waiting, big shout out to the balloon, because this is like his strategy. I just did a couple of things and not the exact same way he did. So I'm just using his like guide and just doing a couple of things other than him. So big shout out to the balloon and to his Discord server, because someone on his server helped me out with this strategy to make it work on patch 18.1, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to do that tutorial for you guys. So I'm definitely gonna like post that link and like the video description or in the comments, and pin that comment onto you, just so you guys can join this awesome Discord server if you don't have already, because those guys really help you out if you need help with CHIMPS and some maps, just as I did for high finance, or if you want to do like build grades or some other things, or just getting those medals for playing co-op, because some of those guys are really good at this game and will just like blow your mind out because they're so good. And so I'm gonna leave a link to the Bloons server and to his channel, because he's really cool and he helped me out with so much, and this is like a little bit of a thank you to him. And as you can see, this guy's taking out the mob like nearly on his own. I'm just gonna hit the ability, but won't really be needed. So I think like in or after this round you're gonna be able to get the Apache dart chip, and you can like hit first ability, but really won't matter. The only thing that matters is that you get the Apache dart chip for now, because you just gonna need it in like round 63, because he pretty much can handle it on his own, and you won't need any ability, so you can like hit all of your abilities in around 62, but I won't do, because I just want to make sure that nothing happens, and if something weird happens I can save myself. But as I mentioned to you guys, there won't be any issues with this guide. And like the first time I did this with like the Bloons and mine strategy combined, plus the super nice guy from Discord, I only got the gold border for it because I messed up, or I failed like in round 81, and because it would have just pissed me off too hard to like redo all this kind of stuff and like don't know if it for real works or not. So I just went for the home button and tried it again, and it worked. So I did it again just to have the black border as you saw on the beginning, and this will be a black border tutorial too. So just if you like follow the exact timings, but they won't be that kind of hard, so don't mind this. And if not, you're just gonna really have to get the ability like in the right timing is like round 76 and 78 and 81. So if you're playing like on Steam, then you'll be running through this in like 10 to 20 minutes. But my video is taking like from now on like 20 minutes or something, so you can see how it's lagging. But I just want to share this guide because so many guys don't have this map black bordered, just because no one of the older tutorials is like working now. And I did wanted to do that guide earlier, but then I just haven't have enough time for it to make it happen. And yeah, so now it's just like a little bit of AFK again, because you're just saving up for the Apache Prime. That's gonna need till around 81 or 82. So don't mind this, it's just like waiting for winning. And the promo spike's getting a little bit of close too, but it's gonna be safe. And in like round 70, so in the early 70s, you can put your sub with APD, and it went until too strong, because then there's coming out so many BFBs and stuff like that. And because you don't want, as I mentioned before, those strong darts to like hit those stupid little balloons or just mobs, so you really want to clean up those BFBs, because if they are getting too far, then you're pretty much dead, and you don't want to let this happen. And in 78, it's just gonna be super cool, because when you hit the second ability, when those balloons are like here, you can just spam your hotkey or the button on your mobile to let them fly down again, because you're gonna be safe for those Moabs and BFBs. But when you're spamming it and it comes down, then you're just getting the second rush of 78 super easy down, and you're just getting it right in time. So that's pretty cool in my opinion, so just follow this. And of course you can like skip through till around 75 or 76 just to see how I did it, because when you hit like around 76 your ability here, then you'll be I think able to like second ability in around 78 here, and the second rush will just roll through and you're dying. So definitely watch those like 2 or 3 rounds. And if you're watching like around 75 too, then you'll see that you won't need any ability. But if you need to, or if you want to, you can of course like hit that first ability of Quincy just to speed things up. Okay, level up, thank you. So, and if you have the bonus for or from the event, then you're just gonna get 45 like firework rockets from or for the event. That's kind of really cool too. Or only 10 like I'll get, because I'm redoing this to make sure it really works and I don't look on the video like the biggest idiot of all time just because I can follow my own guide, or nearly own guide, because of the balloon and this guy on